All right, so Tuesday we go to turffontein. We've got the championship finale on the Tuesday meet that's been postponed from Saturday. And we look forward to having a look at the 11 races and hosting you there at Turffontein Racecourse. Come racing on Tuesday. Join us there. Waited to Win will be on course. We've got the new morning show, The Morning Show. Joe Sommer will be our guest on Tuesday. He'll be there. Make sure 1 hour before the first race that you tuned into channel 240 on DSTV if you're not already on the racecourse. Let's get straight into the action. We start with the first jackpot. There's a jackpot race 1. So just to let you know, this is a maiden plate, and in terms of the early market, when we were doing this on the Friday morning, number 1 Without Remorse is trading at 3-1. Number 2 Rendezvous in Rio is trading at 4-1, and number 3 Cherry Lady is trading around 8-1. 10s and bet about the balance. Yes, Daryl. Morning, Daryl. How are you doing?
Morning, Clyde. What betting do you have there? You quoted 3 horses.
Yes. Do you want them all?
Yes. No. Mention that again.
Without Remorse,
Yes.
3-1.
Yes.
Rendezvous in Rio 4-1. Cherry Lady 8-1.
And the 11?
The 11 is hot favorite 5-2.
Okay.
Is it?
Thank you, Clyde.
Sorry
I
about
believe
that.
there's been some interest in her in the anti-post markets. Obviously related to Talk to the Master. Very well above average shorts.
Nice horse.
And Craig Zaki will know what he's dealing with over here because he's ridden the Exposed Without Remorse in all of her local half-felt starts. Opening leg of the jackpot, 1 and 11 should suffice.
Okay, got it. Let's put up the jackpot then for Daryl and go through the card. The first on the card, the first jackpot, just the 2 runners here, 1 and 11. That's a 48 Rand perm. Second leg, 1, 8 and 9. Third leg, 3 and 5. The fourth leg, 1, 3, 4 and 5. That's race number 1. Race number 2, we're going there now. Let's have a look at the latest in terms of the second race. Daryl, let's talk through this particular event. It is a maiden plate. It's over the 1160 meters. And I can tell you that One Tiger's captain is top of the boards at this point in time, together with the 10 Storm Act. They currently dominating the second race. Betting, what do you know?
I know that this gelding Bar Malmoose was expected to run a better race on debut. Number 8, Laughing Colour. If you recall, Clyde, Ryan Munger won the first race that day on Viking Lass, and he was interviewed, and he said he's a very, very nice sort. Drawn on the wrong side, I think you can expect major improvement. Number 9 could improve for his debut. In his debut for his new yard. And number 1 is the form horse. I'm not really excited about those form lines, but I had to include him.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the third. You've got your bipods on, everybody. Place accumulator time now. And let's take a look at what we're doing in this particular event where Give Me Some Luck and Status Symbol. I see you got that in the opening leg of the PA. I guess Give Me a Vodka's got to have a chance too.
Yes, I think there's an equipment change for Gimme a Vodka. The tongue tie gets fitted. Clyde, don't know what to make of that nursery form. Gimme a Vodka and the Bronx Bull. I don't know what to make of it. What I can say is number 3, Gimme Some Luck, was backed off the boards. Okay, and he delivered. And he delivered in fine style. That was over 1,000 meters. But he wasn't stopping on debut. Now he goes the 1160. Looked at the time. Close to 6 lengths quicker than Lanzarote on the same day. And she didn't have bad form behind her name. So I think this horse could remain unbeaten. Respect for number 5, Status Symbol. Should have finished slightly closer last time out. But I think with the grain being sticky and it being a testing 1160, he'll be doing his best work late. Gone short over here. In the PA it should be enough. The bar pots, a little bit wary because you can make a case for Gimme a Vodka. Okay, you can make a case for the Bronx Bulls. So let's hope we survive.
Okay, that's the Tear Protea. Let's go to the Tear Pretty Polly now and take a look at what we're doing in the Pick 6. Let's have a look at that in the terms of the market here. Race number 4, that horse Get Up is the current favourite. You got all of 1, 3, 4, 9 here?
Yes, now I would have liked to bank a Get Up if I saw what I saw in her debut effort last time out, but it wasn't quite the same filly.
Yeah, I spoke to Sean Terry. He said disappointed, but much better unexpected.
Yes, I think this time around they're going to adopt similar tactics to her debut effort and give her a chance, let her finish that race off. Can't discount number 1, Good Day Sunshine. I mean, she's unbeaten. I just think she's got to work it out to confirm that form. Lanzarote interests me a lot of year. I actually rate this filly. I think she's very decent. And she likes to get on the front foot. She's super fit, stables on song. She's going to love the testing 1100. And then number 9, Lady Harlequin, Clyde. She's only got 55 to shoulder. And she's done little wrong today. She was actually finishing better than you should be dancing last time out. And I think she's got a possibility of reversing the form.
Okay, that's the pick 6. Thanks, Daryl. Let's go to race 5 now, guys, and have a look at the Gold Bowl. Shoot the Rapids, Aladdin's Lamp, In Flame. I don't know, maybe even Poet's Warrior chances. Daryl, what do you make of it?
I thought the race stopped at numbers 1, 3, and 4. Now, Shoot the Rapids, the last time we saw him on the half felt of the 3200, he destroyed his opposition. I mean, Craig Zaki stopped riding at the 400, and he still won by 9. Nice prep. Aladdin's Lamp, I know on paper he's got his work cut out to reverse the form, but he's now been stepped up to 3200. I think he's going to get the run of the race, so I haven't ignored his chances. He has to go in. He's super consistent. And In Flame, sure, this horse just keeps on getting better and better. Is he at his best on a soft track? I'm not too sure, because he's only running the soft, was slightly below par, and it said not striding out. He's such a big lazy horse. I don't know if he's going to get stuck in the mud, Clyde.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's not that soft by Tuesday, you know?
Yes. I mean, he's a huge runner, In Flame, and he should hold Aladdin's Lamp on their last encounter.
Okay, we look forward to the Gold Bowl, to the Tabby Gugu Stakes, race number 6 on the card, and Olivia's Way. Well, she is certainly going to have a huge chance. Asked Sean about Call Me Getrix. He's putting her in. He says he thinks it'll stay.
Yes, and if she stays, Clyde, she's going to go very close to winning. I mean, she's a class act. But turffontein, 2,000 meters, is the most testing 10 furlong in the country. So if she comes up for air, she's going to be in trouble. But let's see how she goes. One thing's for certain, Olivia stays, number 1. Olivia's at her best of this course and distance. She loves a bit of sting out the ground. And her last effort, we saw some nice, good work in the latter stages. Marco's going to ride her quietly. I think this is her race for the taking.
Okay, you got that bank in the bipot. Olivia's Way, happy with that. Don't forget, get your bipots in, everybody. 11 race program. Let's go to the Colorado King Stakes now. Race 7, the Tab Colorado King Stakes. And in this race, Fire Attack, Atticus Finch, Alec Laird got quite a strong hand here. Choice of Nada, do you think he'll stay?
I'm not too sure, Clyde. I don't like him on a soft track, and I know the race meeting's been postponed to Tuesday now, so it might dry out. But when I did my selections, I took note of the track being heavy, and his form in the heavy is poor, to say the least. So, not poor, but below par for his standards. Atticus Finch, lovely effort last time out. Calvin reunites with him. Fire away. I mean, I think you can put a line through his last start. Calvin... try to get him into a great position, but unfortunately he just took hold of the bit and he was doing it far too keen. So that's the reason why he compounded. And then have a look at Field Marshal. I know on the Victory Moon Run he's held by the Ultimate King, but he loves this thing out the ground. He's had the best preparation going into this race, and you cannot ignore him.
The Tab Senor Santa. Let's take a look at that now. Race number 8 on the card. This particular event, very interesting race with Buffalo Storm Cody as the horse to beat. So what are we in this particular race? It's the conditions are a little different for Buffalo this time round, right?
Correct.
But he's a massive runner. I mean, he's a top horse.
And you still have a look at the best weights at column, and he's 8 pounds or 4 kgs best in. So, Clyde, why are we trying to beat him?
Not trying to beat him.
There's 2 people trying to beat him.
Huh?
People that are trying to get the pick 6 to pay a bit, and bookmakers. Other than that, every other punter is on his side because he's the best horse in the race, and you cannot find a fault in his form line, Clyde.
I'll tell you who Sean Terry was keen on in the entire interview was the specialist.
Okay, well, I'll race Sean home with Cosmic Speed. I think Cosmic Speed back up the straight. Actually unbeaten over the course and
Said he's
distance.
trying to get him back to himself, this horse. You know?
Well, let's see how Sean and I go. Mount Pinatubo, Clyde, 4 kgs in his favour. And if you saw his good work last time out, you'll be very encouraged with that. So he's gonna possibly pose the biggest threat to the favourite. But I got respect for Cosmic Speed. If he bounces back, Clyde, he's going to be flashing up late.
Okay, it's a 44 rand jackpot. Race number 9. Now let's go to that. And this is the Tab Chameleia Stakes. And here in this event, there are some with chances. Naturally, the likes of Green Diamond, not without a chance. So Daryl's got Destiny of Fire in the play. So does Almond Sea. Rachel Wall surely can't be out of it either. So chance.
No, I don't have Destiny of Fire in the play.
Oh, you
That's
don't?
a double, Clyde. So
Oh, is it your double?
yes,
Okay.
I've only got Green Diamond and Almond Sea. Now, have a look at the best weighted column. Almond Sea is 3 pounds or 1.5 kilos best in. But she wasn't at her best last time out. And she gets left at the start. Those are huge concerns for us as punters. You want to see them break on terms and be given a fair run. But, Clyde, if this filly does just that, she's certainly going to take some beating. However, on their last encounter and Green Diamond's last start in the competitive form sprint and her only run over the course and distance, I think everything points towards her as confirming that form despite the rating. So I'm going 6 from 2.
And then in the 10th, we're going like this. Alpine Jet and Vanacum, right? We're going those two?
Yeah. You found me with Vanacum. I'm in Manu's camp of I'm going 5 from 2 in the 9th.
Okay, and then
The 10th, sorry, Clyde.
tell me in the 11th race, Firestorm, can we fire? Because Sean likes it too.
Yeah, because my perms were so restricted, Clyde, I went with Field in the back, and you might want to take another one, going much tighter. I mean, Firestorm, he's really going about things in the right manner. He can take a bit of a tug.
Yeah.
And it's a testing mile. So let's see how he goes, but he's a lovely sort. And we want to see good horses win, don't we?
Absolutely. Well, Kambati's now looking for 4 in a row as well in the 11th. So I know the
And what about your horse, Dark Silver?
Correct. Also not without a chance. Not without a chance at all. So that's the quick fly through for this championship finale on Tuesday. We are on course, and there's more information to come from us when you watch us on DSTV 240, Racing 240 on Tuesday, or come to the racecourse. Don't forget the morning show, an hour before the first.